your brother was murdered. I said, but you're grieving. Do you need deliverance? He was like, no, I just miss my brother. I'm like, yeah, so you want God to come and heal your heart.
Right.
You're asking him to heal you from a broken heart. You're
Yeah,
not being delivered from a demonic entity.
exactly. Exactly. And that's what people view deliverance
Right.
as.
Yes.
And something to your point, the healing and
Yeah.
deliverance aspect is that healing is first of all an ongoing process,
Yes.
depending upon how deep the trauma is. Side note, I actually do a podcast myself called Healing from Trauma.
Mhm.
And so when you have endured a trauma, no matter how small or big, there's a process.
Mhm.
And so with the deliverance aspect of it, deliverance doesn't have to be like what you were saying, how they portray it on the internet. I don't even know why they do that, but it's not always you seeing, like I said, The Exorcist. We think about that movie, The
Yeah.
Exorcist, and you having a foam at the mouth and you throwing up and you're
Yeah.
doing all of this. No, some people's deliverance comes out. It's any thing that is expelled out of the body, but it doesn't
Yes.
have to be flu. It doesn't have to, it can be an exhale. It can be
Yes.
tears coming out your eyes,
Uh-huh.
crying. It can be words that you're speaking,
It could be
that you're
laughing. People
confessing.
laughing, and it comes. Yes. Yeah. They
Anything
get a
that is
spirit of
expelled.
joy. Yes. Yes.
Absolutely. So it doesn't have to be, or even like you said, the way they portray, when people are laying hands on somebody and they falling all over the floor and stuff like that. My thing is, because the Lord has given me an eye and an ear for it, because it's basically my ministry. It was Jesus. It should be everybody's ministry because Jesus went around healing people.
Yes.
So everywhere he went, he healed somebody. And so because I have an eye for it, I can tell you when people come up to the altar and cry and people are laying their hands on them and they falling all out and they rolling all over the floor. Many times they get up with the same thing, same issue, same spirits, go back home. Nothing has happened. All you did was have an emotional fit.
Yes.
That's all that happened. And nothing was resolved.
Yes.
And so I can't wait for you, woman of God, to release that teaching on healing and deliverance, because it's much needed. And we will, and it goes right back to self-sabotage, because we self-sabotage ourselves because we know how to play church, because we saw other people. Oh, I guess that's what I'm supposed to do. When I go up to the altar, I got to fall out. When I go up to the altar, I got to cry. I got to do this. So I'm going to do what they want me to do. So it looks like I got healed from what they said, but I really didn't.
And then they
So when
wonder
you
why they
want true
still
healing,
suffering.
yes, when you want true healing, you
Yes.
call me.
Yes. Yes. And it does take processing.